Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are taking a look at Rolling Stone's team, and they are currently running Cresselia with double grass in the back, Tropius, and a Shadow Shiftry, a shiny Shadow Shiftry. So really cool. Let's go ahead and see how this team works. I love double grass teams. I've used them before. I love Shiftry. It's really fast, really strong, especially if you can get ahead on energy. So let's go ahead and see how this team plays out. Right now, Cresselia into Hypno. Now, if that Hypno has Shadow Ball, going to be deadly. And it looks like it's going for Thunder Punch, so it looks like it might not have Shadow Ball, which is good for the Cresselia. So we're just going to go ahead and take this. It's going to be another Thunder Punch, as it is. So totally fine. The Cresselia will be going ahead and going for this Moonblast. This will be doing some good damage. Not enough to KO, but now a Grass Knot should be enough. Able to not quite get there, but a Thunder Punch is not going to KO this Cresselia. So Cresselia going to be able to tank it and go for that Grass Knot. So Grass Knot, as I said, I believe it should be enough to KO Hypno. Being a pretty tanky Pokemon, we do see a shield there. But can the Cresselia make another Grass Knot? Barely able to make it, but the opponent pulls a nice switch. So able to catch this Grass Knot. What is it? Going to be a Medicham. Okay. Honestly, I don't mind that. I don't mind that if I'm Rolling Stone. I wouldn't mind that catch because now you can bring in Tropius and maybe look to farm down. Gonna go ahead and shield that. Gonna be a Psychic, which tells me that Medicham does not have Ice Punch, which is good to know. It probably has Power Up Punch, so Tropius is gonna go ahead and go for the Leaf Blade after charging up a lot of energy just so it doesn't get hit with another attack. And we'll see what decides to come in. Okay, going to be that Hypno going to be hit with a Leaf Blade. If there's no shield, this will be enough to KO. There is a shield, so I am curious what's in the back. Hypno is going to go ahead and go for an attack. If it has Ice Punch, it'll be Ice Punch. And oh no, Fire Punch. It has Fire Punch and it's Thunder Punch. Okay, so obviously Fire Punch makes sense. Tropy is trying to farm down, not quite able to, but able to catch the next Fire Punch on Cresselia, sacrificing the Cresselia. Beautiful catch. Now you could bring in anything. Going to bring in the Shiftry, which I think is a good play. Oh, Azumel comes in. That's going to be it for that Azumel. So Shiftry, seen a little bit of play towards the end, but not a whole lot. That was a great game, man. Well played, nice catches, and we're going to go ahead and move into the next game. But yeah, really, really well done. And here we go. So Cresselia into, okay, Alolan Ninetales. Okay, not too bad. I don't mind this matchup. So let's see how it plays out. Alolan Ninetales going for an attack well, it's definitely just going to be Weather Ball. So Weather Ball is going to connect, not doing a whole lot. Cresselia charging up a lot of energy, going for the Grass Knot, but the Alolan Ninetales gets off another Weather Ball. Weather Ball is such a good move, so spammy. So Cresselia getting pretty low, but that's okay. Going to be able to go for this Grass Knot right now. And okay, that's fine. Maybe going to try to go for another one, a little bit of lag, but it does get off the Grass Knot. And this Grass Knot is not going to be enough to KO, but we do see a shield. The opponent afraid it was going to be Moonblast. That's totally fine. Going to shield this Cresselia. Will the Cresselia go for Moonblast now? Because Grass Knot is not enough to KO, but Moonblast should be. Okay, another Weather Ball coming in. This is unfortunate. This is going to be enough to KO, but Cresselia will go ahead and shield it. So Cresselia is going to charge up and go for that Grass Knot again. I don't think this is enough to KO, but going to go ahead and go for the Grass Knot anyway, and able to pick up a shield. Okay, so that's good. The Alolan Ninetales will end up winning this matchup, but again, it's fine. At least shields are down. Well, it's not necessarily fine because you have two grass types in the back. So you got to feint this as fast as possible. Try to get to a Leaf Blade. Able to get to it will be enough to KO. So before a Weather Ball comes out, because honestly a Weather Ball will KO a Shadow Shiftry. So you have to get rid of that. So in comes, okay, Scrafty. Out comes Tropius. Oh, going to be a Azumel. This is not bad. This is not bad. Going to go ahead and charge up a lot of energy. Ice Beam is not going to be enough to KO, even though it's double super effective. It's going to do a lot. It's not going to KO, though. Going to go for this Leaf Blade and then probably charge up as much as you can, because this Leaf Blade doesn't KO. Another one might KO, should KO. Maybe after the Air Slashes, I think this should KO. I guess we'll see. I mean, if it's an XL, it can survive. So Leaf Blade coming in, it doesn't survive. In comes Scrafty. Out comes this Leaf Blade right now. Not going to be enough to KO, but going to do quite a bit of damage. Has to switch right now. No, not Shiftry. Scrafty throws the attack. That is huge. Power Punch will be enough to KO, but that's okay. Going to be able to get to it. Barely able to get to it. This is a Shadow Shiftry. Will this be enough to KO? Oh, it is enough to KO. That was a very clutch game. Very crazy game. Shiftry, even though it's weak to Scrafty, still able to get to that move and going to be able to take that. So, hey, great game. I do wonder how this team would handle in a Alolan Marowak. It would definitely be very difficult. Shiftry does have some play with foul play, but it's very tough. But maybe we'll see that. Maybe we won't. Or I guess we'll find out. But Cresselia is going to go ahead and go for the Grass Knot attacks against its Vigoroth. Okay, doing a good amount of damage, trying to get to another one. We're going to see an attack come in. Definitely going to be a Body Slam. It's going to be neutral. And there we go. No, going to be Bulldoze. Okay, I thought it would be Body Slam, but that's okay. Going to go for the Grass Knot. Will the opponent decide to shield this? Or will they let it go? Gonna let it go. Okay, one more Psycho Cut. That will be enough to farm down. In comes Sableye. Going to switch out immediately. And out comes Slowbro, okay? Okay, I mean, I don't mind this. I mean, Leaf Blade going to be super effective. So, obviously, Ice Beam will do a lot of damage to Tropius. Honestly, probably just KO it. But the opponent is going to go ahead and leave that game. I guess recognizing that they don't have an answer to Tropius. And they didn't know that there was a Shiftry in the back either. But, great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. But, yeah, really well played. So far, so good. Okay, let's see how the next game plays out. So it's going to be Cresselia into Medicham. Okay, good matchup for the Cresselia. Medicham will switch out into Mew. Out comes Shiftry. Shiftry going to charge up a lot of energy. Surf is resisted. Wild Charge is resisted. Still doing a lot of damage. Going to be that Surf. So unfortunate shield bait. But that's okay. Shiftry can safely go for Leaf Blades. It has enough for 2 Leaf Blades, honestly. And Leaf Blade should KO from a Shadow. We do see a shield. And we're going to see another Leaf Blade. Will the Mew decide to double shield? I mean, this Shiftry is going to be able to win this matchup. Mew does double shield. And Shiftry can shield. Honestly, it could take a Surf even if it decides to. No, going to go ahead and shield. It's going to be Wild Charge. So we're going to see a little bit of a farm up, maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Doesn't want to get too greedy, so Shiftry will throw this Leaf Blade. Definitely going to KO Mew. It would have KO'd before. Definitely going to KO now. And in comes Medicham. Medicham going to be hit with a foul play. Going to be neutral. I think Leaf Blade is the way to go, but that's okay. Foul play still going to do a lot of damage. And now we're going to see Cresselia come in. Out comes Bastiodon. Okay, I mean, obviously, Tropius can do well later on, so just keep the Cresselia in now. Do as much damage as possible. Tropius is going to be weak to Smackdown, so you don't want to bring that in. So Cresselia should be able to handle this matchup. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, so another Grass Knot coming in. Just going to chip away at the Bastiodon. Bastiodon will go for Charge Attack. Going to be that Stone Edge. Going to switch into Tropius, actually. I probably would have thrown one more Grass Knot, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and see what happens. Going to go for the Leaf Blade right now. So this Leaf Blade is going to connect. And we do see a switch into Medicham. They definitely switched in because they wanted to go for Ice Punch, which honestly might KO. No, it does not KO. Able to get to a Leaf Blade. This will KO the Medicham. That is huge. I think this will KO. Let's see if it KOs. Going to undercharge it. Okay, oh yeah. Oh, it didn't KO because of that undercharge. And then in comes Bastiodon. So Bastiodon is going to get off an attack, but I don't think it's enough to KO Cresselia. Cresselia needs to get to a Grass Knot. Should be able... Oh, no, I don't know. I think Cresselia is going down. It is going down. That is unfortunate. Okay, well played. I think maybe staying in with Cresselia against Bastiodon, throwing another Grass Knot, I think that was probably the way to go. Not sure if that would have been a game, it would have been a win or not, but it's kind of hard to say. But either way, nonetheless, well played, great games, and we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. So here we go. It's going to be Cresselia into Politoed. Okay, good matchup because of Grass Knot. So Politoed might attempt to catch the Grass Knot. We'll see. No, they're just going to go ahead, go straight Weather Ball right now. Just chipping away at Cresselia. Does decent damage to Cresselia, actually. Another one coming in. So Politoed just doing as much damage as possible towards that Cresselia. Totally fine. Grass Knot is going to come out. Probably no shield. Politoed does take this, so it won't KO. We actually do see a shield. I guess they didn't want to take it, so they're able to get to another Weather Ball. So Politoed actually can win this matchup. It doesn't have to shield the next one. It could. I guess we'll see what happens. Grass Knot coming in, so it's going to do a good amount of damage. It's just not going to KO. So there we go. So they do take it, and they're overfarming a little bit. Going for the Weather Ball will be enough to KO. Cresselia could shield and get off an attack. Nope, going to allow it to go down. They do have 2 grass types in the back, but of course, if that Politoed has Blizzard, that's not good. Probably shield because that Snarl should KO the Politoed. Let's see. They are going to go ahead and shield. Not going to be Blizzard, but that is okay because Politoed goes down. And this Shadow Shiftry has loaded energy. Oh my gosh, the opponent only has 1 shield. Gonna go ahead and go for the foul play. And it's gonna do a lot. Another foul play KOs. We're gonna see a Leaf Blade. Expecting Meganium to shield. I kind of think it will shield as well. No, it's not going to shield. Going to switch out and snipe it with Tropius. Beautiful play. The opponent will leave that game. Maybe they had another water type like a Zumel in the back. Maybe they had a fighter in the back like Machamp or Scrafty. So that is a great game, able to win that one. I really like this team. I am curious how you handle Alolan Marowak, but I do like this team. Okay, so going to switch out into Shiftry, get ahead on energy. It looks like that Venusaur is staying in, which is okay. It does have Sludge Bomb that will obviously one-shot this Shadow Shiftry, but going to get the shield, very nice. This is probably a bait. It might not be, I guess. It could be. I would shield it anyway, and it looks like it was a bait. That's okay. Going to go ahead and go for a foul play. Trying to get Venusaur as low as possible, do as much damage as you can. Going to actually get the second shield, so very nice. I think Frenzy Plant KOs at this range. I mean, that's how squishy Shadow Shiftry is and how powerful Frenzy Plant is. So we're going to go ahead and get off a foul play. But will the foul play KO at this health range? I don't know. So it does KO. Okay, very nice. So in comes Galarian Stunfisk. Wants to get off the Leaf Blade. Able to get it off. That is huge. Going to go ahead and do a lot of damage. Leaf Blade from a Shadow Shiftry is no joke. In fact, another one actually KOs. They're not going to get to another one, but Shadow Shiftry already did its job. So Shiftry goes down. In comes Cresselia. Grass Knot I don't think is enough, but I mean, Cresselia can take Rock Slides and Earthquakes for days, so it's going to go ahead and do just that, taking that Rock Slide like it's nothing. So going to charge up extra energy, going for the Grass Knot, going to try and get as much damage as possible. Okay, and now we're going to see a Jellicent. Okay, if that Jellicent has Ice Beam, this could be a little bit scary for the Tropius, obviously. But going to be hit with a Grass Knot. Going to switch out. We'll have to see what they have. If they don't... I mean, this is definitely a game over if they don't have Ice Beam. They obviously don't have Ice Beam because they left the battle. Might have lost anyway, even if they had Ice Beam. But definitely a good game. So really well played. Let's go ahead and move into the next game. But yeah, that was a great game. Okay, so here we go. Next opponent, and we'll see how this plays out. Going to be Cresselia into Alolan Marowak. So here we go. Alolan Marowak. What do you do? I don't know. So it looks like he's staying in, maybe chipping as much damage as possible against it with Cresselia. Of course, I would say maybe it's worse if Alolan Marowak is in the back. I don't know, but we'll see. Just doing as much damage as possible. Going to switch into Tropius. Slash is going to be neutral. We do see a switch into Abomas, though. They do want to save that Alolan Marowak for the Cresselia, of course. They don't know that Shadow Shiftry is in the back as well. We do see that attack coming in. Gonna shield, maybe not. This will KO the Tropius if there's no shield. Yep, gonna go ahead and shield. Okay, trying to farm down, able to do so, which is nice. The Marowak is going to come in, and that will go for an attack. Obviously, Shadow Bone is going to KO. Bone Club will not, but I don't think they'll bait. They do bait. Okay, bait and then farm down. No, they're going to go for another Bone Club. This should KO the Tropius, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, it still doesn't KO. Able to get off an Aerial Ace. Okay, I guess the opponent thought that the Tropius was going to shield. So that Tropius, or not the Tropius, but the Alolan Marowak's actually pretty low now. So now I would say the Shiftry doesn't actually have to worry about it at this point in time. It's going to be, what was that? Oh, they both switched out. I guess that was Shadow Bone. Okay, so it looks like the Shiftry switched out after taking that Shadow Bone. So we're going to go ahead and go for this Grass Knot. And we do see a shield from the Galarian Stunfisk. Galarian Stunfisk is going to go ahead and go for an attack right now into Cresselia. Cresselia going to be able to eat that up. Yeah, that Alolan Marowak is very low, so now you don't have to worry about it. I mean, Shiftry has play against Alolan Marowak. I guess you could argue that Tropius does as well, because Slash and Aerial Ace are neutral, whereas obviously Bone Club resisted. Shadow Bone does do a lot, but it's neutral towards the Tropius. Cresselia is going to go ahead and be hit with this attack. This should be enough to KO this Rock Slide. So there we go. Rock Slide does KO. And in comes Shiftry. And we do see the Alolan Marowak maybe try and catch a move, but they do go down immediately from Snarl. And now we do have almost 2 Leaf Blades, and Glowing Stunfisk will shield one. No, they'll just let it go. Okay. Actually, they survived that, but Shiftry can shield this and Snarl down, which is exactly what's going to happen. And there we go. And even if they shielded, Shiftry has another Leaf Blade, so that is a good game. So actually able to beat Alolan Marowak, so that was incredible. So fantastic. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. I don't know. I guess Alolan Marowak, I mean, it's a pretty common Pokemon. It's not on every team, but it's definitely pretty common. So Cresselia into Venusaur. So another Venusaur. Going to switch out of this into Shiftry again. Yep. So Shiftry is coming out. And we do see a switch into Frostlass. Okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, I don't really mind this if I'm the Shiftry, because Shiftry with energy going to be able to pick up both shields. And I mean, it could shield this, get the next shield with Leaf Blade, and then probably get to a Foul Play. It might have to double shield, but it might actually win this matchup. I don't know. Let's find out. A Powder Snow did sneak through, which is unfortunate, but we do see the second shield. Can the Shiftry get to another attack? Oh, they cannot. Barely not get to it. That was because that move snuck through. Definitely really unfortunate that an extra Powder Snow snuck through, but it happens. Going to be a Shadow Ball doing a lot of damage. Frostlass, definitely a very powerful Pokemon. Able to get to a Grass Knot. Will this be enough to KO the Frostlass, or will it not be enough? It will be enough. Very nice. So in comes Venusaur, out comes Tropius, in comes Bastiodon. Ouch. Okay, so Bastiodon doing a lot of damage with Smackdown. And yeah, just going to go ahead and leave that game, recognizing that the Leaf Blades are just not going to be enough from Tropius, unfortunately, but it's okay. So well played nonetheless, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game and see how the next game plays out. So it's going to be Cresselia into Azumarill. Okay, the whole team is good against Azumarill, so I'm definitely fine with this matchup. They may try and catch. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to catch another Alolan Marowak in the back. So let's see how this plays out. Maybe switch out. We'll see. Going to go for Moonblast. Going to switch into Tropius. Yeah. And the opponent's probably thinking that was a mistake switch, but it really isn't. I mean, this is probably the best answer. Yeah, Shiftry is an answer with Foul Play. It is super effective, but the problem with that is you're just taking so much damage with Fire Spin, right? Maybe if it's a Hex, Alolan Marowak, then you bring in Shiftry. But yeah, I mean, Alolan Marowak taking a lot of damage. At least you got it low. Even if you lose this matchup, still got it low. This is going to be Shadow Bone. Still not enough to KO. Able to get to Leaf Blade, so Tropius will be able to take this matchup unless if Alolan Marowak shields this. I guess we'll see. They do not shield it, so they go down. In comes Azumarill. Azumarill is going to go ahead and farm down, but again, totally fine. Cresselia is going to be able to come back in, and they're going to go for an attack, but Cresselia can take this no matter what it is. So going to be a play rough, that's fine. And okay, looks like they didn't catch it this time, so Grass Knot is coming out. And this is going to connect probably. No, not going to connect. Okay, the opponent is shielding that. So going to be another Grass Knot coming out. No, the attack from Azumarill is coming out. I think Cresselia survives. Let's see. Oh no, they switch out. They did survive, but they switched out. And we do see Sableye. A Sableye in the back. Going to go ahead and go for Foul Play. You do want to go for the Leaf Blade in this situation, but that's okay. It still does a lot of damage. So will the Shiftry decide to shield this or not? They let it go. Going to be Foul Play, going to be resisted, which is really nice. Charging up enough for almost 2 Leaf Blades. It still needs another Snarl to get to another Leaf Blade. So Leaf Blade is coming out. Yep, one more, and there we go. So this Leaf Blade will be enough to KO. And I don't think they could bubble down, but even if they can, they do have an attack. Going to go ahead and shield this. Cresselia will, yeah, I would say it is kind of important to get to another one. We have to get to another one. Able to get to another one. That's what I'm talking about. That is huge. Great team and great showcase. Thank you so much for submitting these battles. I really do appreciate that. And I'll see everyone in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.